All right, we should be live. Just making sure we're good to go first. All right, we should be good. Just make sure the volume's working. You can hear me? I think we're good to go. All right, cool. All right, so let's get into it. This is a channel Trading Simplified. Let's go over some of the levels. Let's break it down. Let's make this bigger, make this even. Zoom this in a little bit for you guys. All right, sweet. Glad it's working. Let me just put a few things in this. We have a YouTube stream going on. Just want to put a few things in the stream just so you guys have full access. Jay Young, can you put the Discord in there as well? I'll do the WAP link. I'm just going to put it in the chat just so everybody has it. There you go. There's the WAP link right there. All right, guys, let's get into it. I feel like it's going to be a big week. We've seen some weakness in some of the markets, especially Amazon, but it's starting to make a recovery. So we'll see what it does at the opening bell. So I'm very interested in that. We'll go over that in a little bit. I just want to talk about Qs. We spoke about Qs and how it had this massive run all the way from $400 all the way up to $600 per share. And I think it's really important to realize the market can turn on you. So you're trying to buy high, sell higher. Sometimes it's a little tough. And sometimes it's a wake-up call for some people because they'll start buying at this 600 and now they're getting rejected and wondering why. So just be aware, you're trading at the top of the channel. All right. When you look at the channel on a long-term thing, looking at this on a 1 year, we've just been constantly going up and down, up and down, up and down. And now we are trading at this top where you would assume people would take profits. I mean, just use common sense here. RSI was 75 when it was at $602 per share. It's starting to pull back. It's normal to get this pullback. Nothing to be afraid of, but it's good to have some pullbacks. It's good to, have a little bit of rationality when it comes to trading the markets here and looking at, we are trading at highs. So Qs, we're looking at 600 rejection, hopefully. If we get a pullback to like 588, 585, it's completely normal. It's not a big deal. Part of a healthy market pulling back. I would love to see the Qs pull back to 582. There's clear levels where you had support and resistance forming at this 582. Now let's see, does it turn into another area where we can have some support coming in, which is only like a 2 to 3% pullback. So it's not bad. It's not unhealthy. It's all good to happen. No big deal. All right, now looking here, let's see, let's go over some of the other stuff here. We got SPY. SPY's trading at $664 currently at the time of this recording. It is 8:55 a.m. We have a little bit to the opening bell. And I just want you to be aware that same thing, same principle. Just look for pullbacks. 6,450 is not a big deal. It's like a 3 to 4% pullback. Let's go into the big guys right now. I want to hit Amazon. I think Amazon is a potential play that is forming right here. And guys, look in the link in the description in the WAP. You can join there if you want to communicate with all the traders that are within it. This is definitely something to watch, so I want to hit this first. I'm going to give this one as a freebie for you guys. Looking here on Amazon, Amazon has been trading within this resistance level from $220 up to $230. Now, what's really interesting to me about this is we had kind of a rejection, but we've had no bounce. And when you look at the 1 month, it is very clear that you have areas of resistance from 235 to 230. And this has rejected multiple times. So you'll see here, we rejected right here. We rejected right here, 230, 235. And now, are we going to get that retest of a lower high? Which for me, in my eyes, I am thinking, are we going to see a retest of 227 to 228 today? Just to confirm that, hey, we are making higher lows. So I'm going to be watching this level here. You have two spots here around 227 to 228, this zone here. and this zone right here. We had a bounce to 220, which we expected to find some support, because when you look back here, you had multiple touches of support, 1 and 2. So let's see, is Amazon going to finally make a move? When you look at Amazon year to date, it's pretty pathetic. They're actually pretty even on the year. Amazon's had a pretty rough year if you think about 2025. They started off around $220 per share. And now it's been 9 months later and we're at $220 per share. So can we get a retest here? It's the Mag 7 that is trending. It is lagging before everybody else. Looking for that pushback up to 228. That's only a 2% move, but I would like to see this kind of move happen. Let me just switch this over here to drawing tool. I want to see, will we explode up, get this 228 rejection, and then push down lower? That would be an interesting play in my eyes. Looking for 227.5 to 228 to be your first point of resistance. Let's move forward. Let's look at open stock. Open stock has sold off on that news that they had insider selling. I'm going to be waiting down here like a bottom feeder, waiting for $5.60 to $7 per share. Open stock is something that you have to pay attention to, because it wasn't too long ago, just going on the 3-month chart, that they were trading at 50 cents. So is this a pump and dump? We will have to see. They're going to have to prove with their earnings that they're actually doing the right thing, making money, and diluting shareholders is going to lose shareholder confidence, and that's going to push the stock even lower. So let's see, do we get a pullback to at least the $6 range? Look for a bounce off of that. I could understand making a trade off of that. There's definitely a possibility here. BBAI stock, we called this stock out. I wish we'd have held this at I had them at $3.50, let them go. Right now, they're trading at clear areas of resistance at $8.60. Let's see what it does. It rejected a little bit at $8.50. It's psychological resistance, trading like a penny. So let's see, is it going to hold? We'll have to give it some time to see. So I'm going to let this one go without me. UNH stock has gone to the moon since we called it out earlier this year. This stock, I'm just waiting for pullbacks. Honestly, you had this little bull flag that formed, and we saw it forming. We made some money off of it, but we should have just held for the position. Had this nice uprise coming up, and then consolidation, and now it's breaking out. It's going to retest 360 potentially today, which will be nice. Intel stock, looking at Intel here. I think it's important to think Intel. It had this beautiful run up, but it's been consolidating, trying to reclaim this $30 level. It's got to reclaim the $30 level if we're going to continue to go higher here. So I definitely would be cautious looking at this. And if we don't hold 28.8, I'm going to be looking for a move back down to $26. A move back down to $26, going down here. What would be nice is if we could get this pushed down another 10 to 15%, $26. I think you're gonna need overall market weakness for this to happen. Because I just want to let you know, like when it comes to Intel stock, everybody's like, oh, did I miss out? But then when you compare them to the other semiconductors, I feel like they just are not as well performing when you compare them to NVIDIA, AMD, etc., blah, blah, blah. I know it's CPUs versus GPUs, but they're definitely lagging, and AMD is taking some of their market share. And just because they have this news doesn't mean, hey, they're a buy now. Just be cautious. You have multiple rejection points at $30 per share. It needs to, let it prove to you. Let it prove to you that it's going to hold $30 per share before you jump into this bad boy. Or look for pullbacks. Go for safer pullback entries around the $25 to $26 range. That's what I'd be looking for. Google stock, there's not much to say here. I'm holding shares down at 160. It's trading at 250. I'm not taking any profit. I am aware that the RSI is ridiculous at 79 right now. I am just going to continue holding and just let it run. This is the moon I drew. It's at the moon right now. So let it continue to do its thing. And that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Just want to be patient. Let it do its thing. And we'll see how it trades the next coming weeks. Looking at AMD. AMD held that 150 spot very beautifully. Just realize you are trading in a 150 to 170 channel right now. And right now you're in the middle of the channel. So trading in the middle of the channel, I just look at it like this, watching this angle here. Let's just see what it does. If you can get above 163, I'll be interested. But it's got a, right now it's consolidating in this phase. and that's not really something that I'm trading right now. Looking at AVGO stock, guys. If there's a stock that you want me to look at, please just put it in the thing. Don't worry, Jay Young. We're gonna go over BM&R soon. I think with AVGO, let's look for weakness. I want to see AVGO. Is it going to break this 338 level finally and head back down to about $315 per share? That is really where I am interested in AVGO, because that was where we had our monster spike. And it wasn't that long ago that we had this big push up. If you look over here, there was resistance around $310 to $317 per share. And then this is where we had our liftoff. It broke this $308, $309 per share, blasted up to $356, all in one move. And now we're starting to pull back, which is healthy. I mean, you can't blame people. They're taking their gains. So totally fine. I just want to see, do we get a pullback to about $315 per share? In order for that to happen, please make sure that you are trading SMH. Make sure you're looking at SMH, the semiconductor ETF. This is trading up at $325 per share, so it's pretty impressive to see that action and to see that it is here to stay. And as long as SMH looks pretty bullish, probably going to be doing okay. So definitely something to keep in mind with this. All right. Next, let's go over Bros. Dutch Bros here. I don't know about you guys. Are you guys buying the dip on this? I mean, Dutch Bros used to be $86 per share. When you go to year to date, $47 was the low. It's really starting to sell off now. So this is something I'm interested in. But I wonder if, are you interested? Are you trading Dutch Bros? Are you buying shares? Are you playing options on this? Let me know what you guys are doing in the comment section below, please. I think Dutch Bros offers an opportunity here that we could be potentially trading. $75, $55. We'll see where it goes here. I think if you want to be patient with it, I think it's good to wait until at least the $50 level. Because just looking at the 1 year chart, just going by simple technical patterns, 32 on the RSI on the 1 year. All right, so we're 32 on the 1 year. And you have multiple points where $47 was your support level. But I think psychological whole dollar level, $50, is where people are going to start stepping in and buying this stock and giving it a chance, because you have an easy way to cut your stop loss if that's the key. Now, taking a look, let's see what else we got going on here. Lululemon finally finding its footing. We were calling the stock out last week. 160 popped up to 173. Now we want to see if it would hold this level. It is currently holding $170 per share. It needs to hold this $170 per share. If it holds this $170, then we are in business for a move back up, looking for $200 per share, which would be very nice. Let's go over Tesla. Tesla is on a rocket ship right now to the moon. Year to date, I bought shares down to 220. So we are up. Let's just see how much we're up right now. We posted on our Twitter too. If you guys want to check that out, check out Trading Simplified on my Twitter. We're up over 92% right now, which is awesome. What the hell's happening right now? My Discord is uploading. Weird. Hold on. There we go. I guess it was auto-updating Discord. Interesting. All right, so Tesla trading, you have resistance right here at $488 per share. It traded up to $450. It's a healthy, reasonable amount. Let's see where it goes from there. Let me just go through the chat if anybody wanted anything. Yeah, this is using Webull Quasi. Yeah, using Webull to just do the charts right now. I like to use Webull charting, and then I'll day trade on Fidelity Active Trader Pro. So that's pretty much what I do. And then, you know, we'll use scanners, etc. Like within our WAP, we will have, you know, everybody communicates, then we basically trade off those stocks. CYCU. I'm not. Let's see what this is. CYCU. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't know if this is about. I don't know if this is skyrocketing, but I guess if you were to buy at 15, 16 cents, but looking at 6 month chart. Oh wow, look at this. Look at this thing died. So I guess CYU, was this like biotech or something? This went from 50 cents up to $68, and then boom, just it's dead. Interesting. Yeah, if you're trading that, that's definitely a penny stock. Be very careful trading those stocks. Let's see what else we got here. StubHub I just want to talk about this. This IPOs are such garbage. IPOs at $26 and then trades off down to $18. Just be cautious. I mean, if this goes down to $10, I'll be interested. I'm not trading StubHub until we get to at least there. I want to see that sell off a little bit, which would be nice. Oracle stock finally starting to pull back a little bit. We went up to 345 from that earnings of 240 up to 345. Now let's see. 310, can we get a pullback to the $300 psychological level? I'd be looking for that. BMNR, we are waiting for pullbacks. When you look at BMNR, I'm going to make this bigger. We are trading from $40 to about trying to hold this $55 range. I want to see BMNR retest $50 per share. More importantly, $40 per share. If crypto goes weak, BMNR is going to go weak and it's going to start selling off. Klarna stock, the buy now, pay later. This is another IPO that just recently happened. Had a nice bump and then tricked everybody at $57. And now, right now, everybody's waiting for basically, I would say $47 a share has to be broken. First, $45 per share has to be broken and held. It tried to hold that and then it just failed. If it doesn't get above $45, it's probably just going to head lower. So I'd definitely be cautious looking at that. Ridge Tech Robotics, we were trading this. We sold our shares. Amazing. We had them at $3.30. Let them go. And then boom, it goes up another 3 points. Sometimes that's just how it goes in the day trading game. It's unfortunately. Let's see here. Yeah, Trading View. I haven't used Trading View. I'm just very, I like this. It just makes it nice and easier to trade. Just to do the videos for you guys. Very quick, easy. Looking at Duolingo, we got to get above, we got to hold this $300 per share. We hold this $300 per share. We have a chance here. That would be excellent. And I just want to quick jump over to ETH real quick. ETH, XRP. I'm buying the dip on these bad boys. I'm holding long term. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going to continue buying long term. We're trading in this wedge. There's no doubt about it on XRP. 366 down to 269. XRP is really trying to get above this $3 again. Needs to get above that $3. ETH is pulling back. This is beautiful. You have a potential to see is $4,000 per share going to be a support level, because you've had multiple points where it used to be a resistance. So ETH used to be resistance around 4,000 to 4,100. Rejected here, rejected there. Had another rejection right here. And now we are retesting this level right here to confirm. And if we can hold this level, then maybe we can start to move higher, which would be nice. I would like to see that as well. PLTR, $182 per share. Hopefully you guys bought that dip at 150. What a beautiful recovery. Back to all-time highs at 189. Look for that potential rejection at 189 today. Just going through some stocks to see. Alibaba's doing well. Nike stock, I want to talk about this. They have earnings coming up. Nike stock earnings. Is it this week? It might be this week, I believe. So if you're looking at them, be cautious. You have earnings in a few days. I think it's Thursday. And they are really teetering on the line of $70 per share. You've had multiple points of support. And what's going to break this level of support? All it takes is a bad earnings call. So it's holding on by a thread here, holding on to its lifeline. If it pulls back to about $62, $63, I'll be interested. Waiting to see if we can get that pullback. Visa is still trading. It's a stock that I want to hold long term, but I want to add to YouTube portfolio, but I just can't because it is trading at the top of this channel. So if it takes months, if it takes years, I will wait. I am going to find better opportunities than buying Visa at $3.39 just to buy shares of it. Remember, cost basis is everything, and you need to buy at dips. So I'm waiting for 18 to 20% pullback. 276 will start being interested in Visa, looking for that level. Oh man, APLD, what is going on here? APLD, remember they called this out in the WAP. I think some people had shares of it, but wow, all the way up to $25 per share. That was a huge miss. I'm gonna put this out there. Called out APLD in WAP last month. 100%. Yeah, so Jay Young had a nice call out on APLD there. It's at least 100% return for him. Now looking over here, what else we got? Newsma, DJT. Cool. Guys, any of the stocks, let me know what you want covered. We'll definitely look through them. No problem. Let me just go through the WAP real quick. I didn't realize you guys are chatting on there. Oh, you can't post links in the chat? I didn't realize that. Okay. Oh, guys, I just want to post, if you're on the YouTube channel, you can just see we'll post the Discord in there as well. So you can either join the Discord for free, you get very limited access, and if you want to step it up, join the WAP. It's pretty much what you have to do. Let me just see here. Yeah, so here's the YouTube channel for you guys. So you got the YouTube channel. Let me just move this over, make it a little bigger. Boom. So here's the YouTube channel for you guys. For those of you who are following on TikTok, you can go in the bio. It has it right there. You have all free playlists for you guys. You can join membership if you want. You have membership-only videos, whether you want to learn mastering VWAP, break and retest strategy, the buying dip strategy. And I do the pre-market analysis every single Wednesday for you guys. And in a little bit, after the bell opens, we're just going to go on the WAP, and we'll just trade through there. We'll end the live stream. And looking at, if you join membership, I just want to point out a post that I got, which was really nice. This was kind of cool. I said this is the highest praise I could ever receive from a fellow investor in our WAP community, talking about the Tesla Model 3 that he got, and he can only afford it because he learned from this group and channel, which I really appreciate that. I thought that was pretty cool. So that was nice to see from one of our fellow WAP members. And then if you like, just go on my YouTube channel, go under posts. I post different older videos that definitely will help you with your trading as well, like whether it's the EMA strategy, whether it's joining the Discord or the WAP, so you can chat with all investors. And always keep in mind, you have my Sunday stock breakdowns that you can look for. So please keep that in mind. You can always check that stuff out as well, okay? So I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm going to end the live stream here. And WAP guys, just message me. We'll just continue to chat. We can use the Discord voice chat as well during the open today. But you got to become a member of the WAP if you want access to those features.